to stop being so damn apologetic. In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jess Go. I'm the sole founder of Life in Confidence. And it's very easy for us to get caught up in the trap of feeling like a burden of our own existence and our problems with our loved ones. And we have the need to constantly apologize. I'm so sorry, but I really need to ask for a favor. I'm so sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you, and I don't want to bother you, but I have a question to ask. So when we constantly saying sorry for no reason, there is a subconscious behavior that there is something wrong with ourselves to ask for help, to ask a question even, and to just be in our existence, because there was a trauma in our upbringing that show us it wasn't safe for us to be fully authentic. It's not safe to be fully vulnerable. It's also not safe to ask for help. And we diminish our self-worth and self-esteem by constantly apologizing for things that doesn't require an apology. So how can we start to overcome this? So what has worked best for me is that, first of all, where is this coming from? Where did I feel I had to be so damn apologetic or guilty for presenting a need that everyone else has? And when I looked at the resistance that was stopping me from asking for help by reaching out to my friends, hey, if in case I can't sell my furniture, are you able to help me move the furniture so the council pickup can put the furniture in the tip, or if I'm not able to give it away for free? And I finally pushed through the resistance, because I realized the more I keep resisting, the more I'm going to procrastinate and I'm going to have even more problems to deal with. So as soon as I've reached out, I had a lot of no's, and I started to feel like, oh my goodness, what was the point of even asking? There was so much vulnerability in asking for that help, until I had one friend who took a while to come back and respond and said yes, he would be available. And that made me feel like, wow, our fears can keep us stuck by playing small and being apologetic and not wanting to be seen, because we're causing a burden for someone else. And that's the first thing I would look into, is where is that coming from in your upbringing? And the second thing is, how can we shine light onto the fear? And shining that light onto the fear is by taking action, by asking for help. And we need to learn how to reframe our language or narrative around that. So instead of thinking, oh my God, I feel like I'm burdening someone with all of my problems and I need to apologize first. So this is where we see ourselves from a low perspective. So what if we could shift that perspective into a high or positive perspective of having a healthy self-esteem and knowing our self-worth, that I am just as important as everyone else on this earth. I have needs just like everyone else on this earth. I have the right to ask questions just like anyone else. I have the right to ask for support and request just like anyone else. And so when I put myself in that situation, that, hold on, I'm not lower or higher than anyone else, I'm just as equal as everyone else. So when I choose to see it from this reframing, this gives me the confidence to ask for help. And so the third thing is, we need to reframe our narrative. So I have a script in my mind before I send out a message in how I want to reframe. Instead of saying I'm sorry, I would say, hey, so-and-so, this is my situation. Would you be able to help me out? And that's it. No apologies. It's very straightforward that this is my situation, and they can understand where I'm coming from, and I don't need to apologize that because I'm explaining to them my situation. So then they can make an informed decision how they want to go ahead with this or not. And every time I do that, it helps me to strengthen my self-esteem. And I start to see that I stop saying sorry. And I feel so much more empowered when I stop saying sorry, because I'm not reinforcing that belief that I have something to apologize for, whether it's apologizing my existence to be a burden for you, or asking for help, questions, or requests that's a burden for you. So when we let go of that narrative, there's a shift within our consciousness and subconsciousness, and the way we show up and the way we present ourselves and speak. And I no longer feel the need to say sorry anymore. I just share myself just as I am. And the reasons where I am sorry is where I've accidentally bumped into someone, or I am noticing that I'm taking too much of their time and their time boundary has been broken, or if I notice that I've been given feedback about my behavior or action or my words, and I'm able to see their feedback from a place of wanting me to be a better person rather than blaming and shaming me and judgment, because that doesn't go down well with anyone. So if it comes from a place of wanting me to be a better person and how my action, thoughts, and behaviors are impacting that person, then of course I'm sincerely sorry for that, and not having the awareness to be able to see it until I receive that constructive feedback. And if there's someone, blaming, shaming, judging me, projecting stuff onto me that they're not owning, I'm not sorry for that, because that is not my stuff. That is clearly their stuff that they need to own and process within themselves before they need to come and express constructive feedback, rather than just dumping things on me, which is quite unfair. So I hope this gives you some practical insights and clarity how to navigate this. And instead of saying I'm sorry that I came across a bitch to you or something like that, it could be reframing, I'm sorry that you feel this way, because I'm validating the other person where they are seeing it from a place of pain. So I'm acknowledging their pain rather than saying I'm sorry for being a bitch when I wasn't, when I was just being fully myself, but not having the awareness, the impacts that it had on that person. And another reframing could be, thank you so much for providing your honest feedback. I will take it on where I feel I need to. So those are the things that you can do to start reframing your narrative. And if you feel that you want to start discovering this and how you can start breaking away from being so damn apologetic and guilty and burdensome, I invite you to join me for my full moon inner child healing circle via Zoom, which goes for 2 hours. And I share my astrological updates for the month ahead and the full moon. And also I guide you into a quantum meditation with a light language transmission to start dissolving energetic and emotional blockages from the different fragments of your childhood timelines. So you can click on the link in the video description below, and if you are ready to transform trauma to change your life, I am running my 2-day workshops on conscious relationship in Tokyo, London, and Adelaide. And this will help you to process transferences and projections that you have onto your current partner or past lovers that you've inherited from your family members, and how you can start healing from the wounded masculine and feminine and integrating the embodied versions of this. And we end this in a healing love chamber. So definitely click on the links to check that out. And if you would like to book a free clarity call to see if this is right for you, or if you require a payment plan, I'm happy to offer that as well. And I am also running my Transforming Trauma 2-day workshops in Adelaide, Tokyo, and London. If you feel called to release and process trauma from your ancestral line, your childhood upbringing, and your past lives, as well as through family constellations, to shift the energetics of that, as well as body work to release trauma from the body, and also light language transmissions and sound therapy, including the tuning forks, where I will start clearing your aura and certain points of your body that requires healing. So you can also click on the link below to book a ticket, or to learn more, or to book a free clarity call. So there you have it, my love. If you got something out of this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, give it a like, comment below, and share it with your loved ones who are in need of this. And may this message serves you in a way where you can start taking action and implementing ways to shift from being so damn apologetic to being fully authentic.